Alright, Cyberpunk. So excited about this game. I'm a huge fan of CD Projekt Red and really enjoyed The Witcher 3. Actually, all the Witcher's game. I've played all the Witcher games as well as read the books and enjoyed the Netflix show as well too. I think it was a decent adaptation of the series. So this brings us to my Let's Play for Cyberpunk, which I'm really excited about. Sorry for the clickbaity title, but I don't know if Ciri's actually in the game. I haven't actually played this game yet. And what we're going to be doing is role-playing the game as Ciri. So I'm actually going to go through some of these screens here, and as I do that, I will explain a little bit of the reasoning why I'm choosing this certain life path, and hopefully it'll make sense in the context of Ciri. If you don't know who Ciri is, she actually is the kind of adopted daughter of Geralt from the Witcher series, and she has powers in the game as well as in the books. And so the reason why I'm playing her in Cyberpunk is actually because there's this very specific scene in The Witcher 3 where you first meet Ciri as Geralt. You're kind of searching for her, you finally catch up to her and find her, and you're really happy, and you're sitting there talking with her about all the things that she's experienced because she was being tracked down by the Wild Hunt and kind of had to travel through time and space in order to get away from them. And this was one of her main powers. And in this scene where you're talking with her, there's this one part where she just basically describes in the scene the world of Cyberpunk.
As soon as I had left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avalok appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, perhaps half a year.
The world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads, waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Ciri, stop fooling around.
Told you wouldn't believe me. We should have stayed there.
With cars and all types of technology, and Geralt really doesn't believe her. But that's kind of the catalyst for this Let's Play, is that I really like Ciri's character. I think she's really cool in the game. And I'd really like to RP Cyberpunk as her. And so what we're going to do is really try and make all of our decisions based off of Ciri's character. She is going to be a monster hunter, so we're going to be tracking down quests that seem like we're hunting monsters. And then also, I'm going to be trying to be as neutral as possible when it comes to making decisions in the game. I'm going to really try my best not to prefer one group versus the other in the video game. As a Witcher, you try and stay as neutral as possible when it comes to politics. And so the backstory is that because Ciri was able to travel through time and space, she is getting chased by the Wild Hunt, ends up in this world, in this universe of being in Night City during 2077, and she's basically gonna be going down the life path of the nomad because that best fits her character. As you can see, this is kind of roaming the Badlands, looting scrapyards, raiding fuel depots. This is kind of like being like almost like an outcast in society. And I feel like that kind of matches the backstory, where if you travel through time and space, and as someone who is coming from a very alternative universe and world where they don't have technology, she's going to end up landing somewhere random in California, in the outskirts, as a nomad. And the game is going to kind of pick up, obviously, where Cyberpunk picks up, wherever that may be. And we're gonna play the game with her kind of having been in this universe for a little bit of time, and so she's kind of gotten her bearings and kind of knows how to maneuver, and is really trying to stay under the radar, to not attract attention from the Wild Hunt, who can actually follow her through time and space to this world if they wanted to. And so I'm gonna pick the Nomad class because I feel like that fits the best. I should also mention though that when it comes to Cyberpunk, I've really taken the liberty of trying to exclude myself from any type of information on the video game to try and best play this game as if I was Ciri, where you kind of just get thrown into the world and you really don't know nothing about it. And so I've avoided any reviews, and I avoided a lot of the gameplay trailers. I've obviously watched a couple of the initial trailers that came out for the game, and have done a tiny bit of research on certain aspects of the game, but the vast majority of everything in this world, and this game obviously in and of itself, since I haven't played it yet, is going to be extremely fresh. So as I experience things playing as Ciri, it's going to be the first time I'm going to be coming across these different things in the game. So we're going to choose Nomad. Obviously for body type, we're going to be female. This whole initial video, so I just gave you guys a nice little background of the game. This whole initial video is actually going to be just character creation because two reasons. One, I horribly suck at character creation, so I'm going to try to make the character look as much as Ciri as I can, but I might completely fail at that, so we'll see how it goes. And I'm assuming it's going to take me a long time because I'm so bad at it. It's going to take me a while to actually get it to where I feel like it resembles her. And I'll describe a little bit about why I kind of make the decisions I make on her different stats that you can actually set for this game. So let's go ahead and start first with the character creation. If this does not interest you and you really just want to see gameplay, go ahead and skip this video, and I'll do a little introduction in that video as well too. But this video is going to be completely and solely about her appearance and her statistics, and any additional backstory that I might feel like I need to fill in for you guys that are watching it, and gals. So female voice.
I'm V.
Yeah,
I'm
for
V.
sure. Oh, that's a horrible
V.
voice.
I'm V.
Oh, I really do not like the female voice, but I guess we don't have any other options, so I'm gonna go with that. She is pretty darn pale. I'm gonna post a picture of her right here on the screen right now so that you guys can see what she looks like. But generally speaking, you'll see that she's a pretty pale individual. So we're gonna go with, I think, one of these two, but which one is the question? Let's see here. So I really like how she already has some scars too. They kind of match. So let's see. See, this is what I mean, how it's going to take me a long time to actually get through this, because I'm super slow. I think this one probably matches the best a little bit. This one kind of has like a yellowish tinge to it, so we'll go with this. And she's, in the game, she's really pale, in my opinion at least. So skin type, what does this mean? Oh, this is like freckles and stuff, I guess. Well, Ciri's character doesn't really have any freckles. Or is this like blemishes and stuff? I guess we'll just go with that. That looks the most standard. Hairstyle. Let's see. So in the game, Ciri kind of has a bun, I believe. You know what? Not that kind of bun, that's for sure. Let me actually bring up a photo of her right now and keep this kind of in the corner of the screen. I'm also myself going to actually look up a photo of her right now on my phone. I should have done this before I even started the video, but freaking forgot. So let's go ahead and bring this up. Yeah, she kind of has like a lower bun kind of deal going on. and a scar down her eye, which is the most prominent scar. So we will go with this hairstyle. Let's see. Kind of clicking through this. Definitely not that. Mohawk, no. Nope, not that either. How many hairstyles were there? There's like 60 or something? Is that right? Did I see that? Or was that 30? Or am I completely making shit up? Oh, I should also mention too, this is actually not, oh actually never mind, I don't really like it. I should also mention that I saw the back and I was like, that might actually do. It's almost like kind of like Geralt's hairstyle in the third Witcher, but then I saw the shaved head on the sides. So I don't really know if I like that. And the bangs is kind of whack as well too. But I should also mention that yes, I'm playing this on a 3090, and so 3090 2K 144 Hz monitor. So the game, I'm hoping, will look amazing. These hairstyles are really not what I was hoping they'd be. It's unfortunate. Right? So I just went in a full circle. That's kind of whack. They don't have just like a normal bun. Well, shit. We might have to just end up choosing something else for her then. It's gonna be Ciri with a modern style haircut. Well, what's that one that I just saw earlier? It kind of has the yeah, this one right here. That really does not look like her hair. But I might just choose it just because it's like the only one that kind of is at all similar in any way, shape, or form. Even though I don't really like this style that much, but I guess we'll just do that. If I end up hating this by the end of this video, I might just completely remake the character on my own and then start the actual gameplay later on with that new hair. So colors. What? So there's no white hair or gray hair? Am I tripping? Whoa. Okay, that's kind of whack. Okay, so this is not this is not gonna look like Ciri, really, but that's probably the best that we can get. Okay, so this is gonna be Ciri with a dye job, that's for sure. That's probably the best we can get. She's supposed to have ashen hair, which is like basically a whitish silver gray. But I guess that's really gonna be it. Okay. This is a lot more limited than I thought it was gonna be. I totally thought that their character creation was gonna be like Skyrim's character creation on like steroids. Guess not. So eyes. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So Ciri's eyes are a little bit. They're not far apart, but not exactly close. She definitely. Oh, I just realized that there's some presets here too for face, kind of maybe for like face shape. I think this first one is the best though because Ciri definitely has somewhat of a more. It's not round, but like it's not a super like she doesn't have like a really long face per se. So this will do, and let's do eye color first. How about that? Because we can do that. We should be able to do that easily. It's green. 100%. So That was easy. I'm liking 14 a little bit for her eyes. If you look in the picture, I feel like that kind of matches. Let's keep on going though. Let's see. Maybe we should do her nose first or something. I don't know. Is it throwing me off? Dude, this rotation thing is really throwing me off as well too in the game. Huh. I don't think her eyes are really that wide though. Let's see. Six isn't bad either, actually. Come to think of it. Two? Oh, I was going the wrong way, god damn it. Yeah, I think so. 6. 2. 2's looking pretty good, actually. Okay. Eyebrows. She kind of has thinner, more lower set eyebrows. So maybe 1. Five's not bad. So far, 5 or 1. Let's see 5 again. I think they're more lower set than that. Let's see 1. Let's do 5. I feel like 5. Wow. Forget it. Let's do 1. Forget it. Eyebrow color. This is basically just gonna match, I guess. Nose. Okay, so she has more of a slender, longer nose. So let's start with 1. Looks really petite. You know what's throwing me off? Where's facials? Well, I guess let's just go through it. Well, it's throwing me off is the freckles are throwing me off. Where's blemishes? Yeah, no blemishes. Oh, Jesus. That made a huge difference. We're not ready for all that stuff yet. Did I skip something? Why? How can you remove these freckles? Let's go back to skin type. Oh wow, gee, Merry Christmas. Alright, 1 looks the most human, so we'll just keep that, I guess. And then, yeah, eyebrow color, where are we at? Nose. Alright. It's a little bit too turned up. 5 doesn't look bad. Oh, actually, maybe 6. Does that look like? No, maybe 2 pointed. 5? Definitely not that. 8? Maybe 8, actually. Is that too big? Definitely not that. 13, no. 16's not terrible either, actually. So 16, and then one of the first ones as well, too. Damn, now you're just getting crazy into the KRS-One noses and stuff like that. So 1's a little too petite. I think it was 5 is too petite as well too. It was, yeah, it was like 6. 6 or what was it again? Shoot, I freaking forgot already. That seems, actually 16 seems too, a little bit too far out. Right, doesn't it? From the side. Let's go back to 1. I think 6 looks the most similar. Okay. And then mouth, if you zoom in, she has a pretty standard flat. Now let's go to 1. She doesn't really look like she has too much texture in her mouth, or like the curvature of the top part or something. It's like that looks kind of similar. Number 2. Six doesn't look bad either, actually. I think we're getting into the way too thick of lips individuals. Super thin ones. Nah, that don't match. I think 2. I think 2's the best, especially when we look at it from the side. You have that like, it just kind of dips in a little bit too much with all the other ones, I think. And then you get the thin lips and the mega lips later on, but everything is like kind of just too inward. And then with 2, it looks a little bit more natural. So 2 looks good as well. Then jaw, her jaw is actually, let's start at 1 again. Her jaw is actually pretty thin. So definitely 1's better than 2. So try and look at it straight on. She has a pretty short chin as well, so all these giggity looking chins definitely don't fit. 1? No. 3. Yeah, I think 3 for sure. Yeah, 3 for sure. So 3 ears. Let me see. I gotta pull up the picture for myself again. I actually don't even know if I've ever seen Ciri's ears. They're always covered by her hair. Shit. Okay, well, we'll just pick something that seems standard. Four looks like a normal human being here. So you have a low, hopefully something with a low profile so it doesn't take up too much of the face. Yeah, let's just do 4. 4 looks good. Okay, cyberware. That's, I'm assuming, yep. So I'm actually gonna leave cyberware off because Ciri is going to not really have an aversion to wanting to modify her body, but she's just not really gonna trust it or know too much about it. We're only gonna, I mean, we're definitely gonna put points into different things that allow you to have like cyber abilities, but only things that really fit in line with her actual character. So in the video game series in Witcher 3, she has this like blink ability, and she's extremely good with swords, obviously, right? Because she's a trained Witcher. So I'm gonna put any points I'm gonna have is gonna be towards sword combat, and then anything that's kind of tech or cyber related, since this is a sci-fi game and a fantasy, is only gonna be things that can like slow down time or speed up time or pause time or like, you know, do crazy dodges or like I said, blink abilities and stuff like that, if that even exists in the game. So we definitely don't want any cyberware. Facial scars. So for sure we want some facial scars. Hopefully they have one. This one's not terrible, but I one across the eye. That one looks brutal. Whoa. One across the eye I think would be obviously the most similar to the game. God, it might have to just be this, but damn, she has a big ass scar on her nose too. Why she got a chunk of her nose ripped off? It might have to be this one. I mean, based off of the pictures, obviously you can see that she has that scar right down her eyeball. Huh. She has a scar on her eye, but it kind of goes down across her face as well too. That's unfortunate they don't have one. Like, I feel like it's pretty standard. When you have scars in video games, it's pretty standard to have one that just sub-zero goes straight down the eyeball. And of course, they don't have it for Cyberpunk. I'm a little bit disappointed with that as well too. So we'll go with this one. It's a little brutal looking, but that's okay. I'll do. So no facial tattoos. You just kind of see what these look like though. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, definitely no facial tattoos. Piercings, we're gonna actually probably turn these off as well too. I don't believe, like, am I tripping? Ciri didn't have any piercings, right? Ear piercings, I mean. Try. No. So this, like, yeah, turn these off. You know what? I'm looking at this other picture of her right now. Is her nose a little bit more ball pointy? Let me just, sorry you guys, let me just see these noses again real quick. Actually, maybe it is. 13. But maybe more like a 12 nose? Let me see this picture again. Well, dude, this is actually more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, I take it back. I should just kept the nose what it was. Especially because now maybe just one. Where did I have it at? No, let's keep it at 6. I think that's where it was at, right? So that looks the most similar out of everything. So we just did piercings, teeth. Teeth. Oh, okay, I see. Little grilly grill action. What the fuck is 0? Is that like black teeth or something? Oh, never mind. Alright. So definitely normal teeth. Eye makeup. Eye makeup in like certain scenes, I think she has it. It's like more of like a shadowy kind of eye makeup. Something similar, kind of similar to that maybe? Let's see what else they have. Like that. Yeah, it's more of like a what is it called? Smokey eye kind of deal. Yeah, so we'll do that for sure. And then color. Yeah, it's definitely black. Black color. I'm a little disappointed in how many options that they give you. Alright, so we'll do that. I can already say that this shit looks nothing like fucking Ciri. So physically, she's not gonna look like Ciri. Hopefully, we can roleplay as her, you know, a little bit better than how we're actually like physically making her character. But lip makeup, not really. I mean, let's maybe if there's like something like we can add like a really light shade. Let's see the makeup color. But yeah, just as I suspected, everything's like super freaking bright and crazy looking. So we're not even gonna do that. Cheek makeup. Oh, there we go. How is cheek makeup freckles? Am I tripping? Is this literally like makeup that these women are like shooting on their faces? Or these seem like, okay, there you go. Well, yeah, we're gonna keep it natural. Her face looks kind of fucked still. Blemishes are off. Is this because of the face style that I chose? Let me see. Skin type? But that looks so fake. I mean, oh jeez. I mean, she definitely doesn't have like any texture to the face. That looks craziness though. Okay, well, this changes things a little bit with the skin tone too then. Doesn't it? Or no? I guess this was still the best. But yeah, I don't know why they put so much texture into the face area. I'm a little torn. Oh, there's a mole in this one too. I didn't even realize that. Alright, well I guess this is... God, she looks fucking pale as shit now. I guess this is gonna be as good as it's gonna get. That is craziness. Okay. One more time, skin tone, sorry. Alright. Now It's just like a yellow tinge, isn't it? It's not really making her any darker. Yeah. Okay, we'll just do this first one. She's gonna look pale as fuck. I wish they had like a slider. You know what I mean? Like you could pick like the overall tone or color and then like slide like how light or dark you'd want someone to be. Again, just a little bit disappointed in this character creator. Okay, so cheek makeup off, blemishes off, nails definitely short because she's gonna be all up in that combat. Nail color, we just want a neutral deal, I think. Yeah, let's just go with the neutral kind of look. The nail color. Body tattoos. Body scars. I don't recall seeing scars on Ciri's body, so we'll just turn that off. And then body tattoos. Whoa. When you say body tattoos, you mean body tattoos. Jesus. Okay, so we'll just have that off too. So is that it? Alright, well, I guess this is it. She looks almost nothing like Ciri, but I guess we kind of get the point. That's unfortunate, but I think this is the best that we can do. Let me do the hair one more time. The hairstyles, just is there anything just better? Just I might just give her like a cool hairstyle instead then. Should I? Maybe not. I think the one that looks kind of like Geralt's is probably going to be the best. Does this look like Ciri? Maybe not. Well, like I said, I mean, I like some of these hairstyles. I just wish they had a little bit more variety. Yeah, we'll just go with this one. I mean, it looks the most similar to having a laid back bun, even though there's no bun. And it looks kind of like Geralt's from The Witcher. So we'll just do that. Alright. Okay, let's see, what is this? Oh, so these are your stats. These are the stats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 different stats. Body. Body? Why do I have a body stat? What the hell's body? Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Body. Oh, I see. Okay. So this is raw physical power. Force open doors, health points, stamina, fists, melee weapons. So we probably want to invest some into this, it sounds like. Melee weapons. Especially, we're just, generally speaking, we're going to be doing melee combat, so if people are like shooting at you from a distance, you want to have higher health. Intelligence determines your net running proficiency, RAM capacity, quick hack. So this is all like hacking. I don't think that necessarily matters in this for Ciri. Reflex determines your maneuverability, increases your overall movement speed. Each level in reflex will passive evasion, crit chance, Manus Blades. I don't know if we're going to do the Manus Blades. That seems out of character for Ciri. Like I said, I want to keep her as normal as possible. But maybe. So maybe body, maybe reflex. Let's see what else they got. Technical ability. Know-how. Unlock doors, tech weapons. Increases armor. So again, probably not with that. We're not going to do. Cool. Your resilience, composure, and effectiveness in operating from stealth. Each of the cool. So crit damage is kind of cool. And resistance, stealth, reduces the speed at which enemies attack you. So this seems like all of the ninja type skills and stealth type skills. I don't think that I want to put too many points into that, just because I feel like Ciri's going to be more of like a, you know, I don't know if stoic is the right word, but she's going to be more of like I'm going to come in and talk to you, man to woman, man to man in your face, and if things go south, cut your balls off and hand them to your partner. I don't need no stealth, you know what I'm saying? So let's put points into body, reflexes, and a little bit into cool. Well, oh, I see. Max level, mid level. So we'll max out body and reflexes. And then, yeah, throw a point into cool. So we'll do that. So she's like super strong. With melee weapons. I wonder if they mean melee weapons in as in like katanas? Or like blunt force object type weapons. I think regardless, it's fine to max both these out. It's not like we can add any more points anywhere else. So we'll go with that so far. Alright, I guess that's it. Let's see. So alias V, Nomad, body, intelligence. So this looks like it's going to confirm everything. So I guess this is the end of the first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed me discussing a little bit of the backstory. I'm probably going to remember different things to talk about in the next video when it comes to like her backstory and motivations of why her character are going to make the decisions that she's going to make. But just to reiterate again from this in this video, her motivations are to try and stay under the radar. She's a witcher, so she's going to hunt monsters. Any contractor quest where it sounds like she's going to be hunting monsters, she's going to do that. She's going to try and stay neutral as possible when it comes to the politics in this game, as much as she can be, at least. And we're going to play the character where we're going to be putting a lot of points into things that allow us to do melee combat really well and use the katanas. Again, obviously she's a witcher, so she's going to want to be hacking people up. Any types of tech, we're going to refrain from using tech, but any types of tech or like, I don't know, like potions. I think in one of the trailers I saw like inhalers or drugs that you can use that allow you to modify space and time, slow down time, use any type of blink abilities. We're going to be investing in that. But generally speaking, yeah, she's going to try and stay under the radar, and we're going to be doing all the quests where it seems like there's a clear monster or bad guy that is involved. And we're not going to shy away from fights as a witcher. So I guess this concludes this video, and the next video will pick up right here where it leaves off, and we're going to start the actual gameplay. Thanks for tuning in.